Hi, welcome back to my channel. This book review here is for Jill Childs' Long Lost Girl. Now, whenever I get a book by Jill Childs, I automatically take it. In fact, I have read everything that she has written thus far. And whether I always get them on NetGalley as digital review copies, but this one I also got as an audiobook review copy. So this was narrated by Emma Stansfield. I just looking at my computer so I can give you the narrator's name. And here's the setting. You have Paula, who is in a restaurant with her little girl, and someone named Sarah says, "Hi, I'm back." Well, who is Sarah? Before they can even figure this out, Ruth is the grandmother. And Ruth is head over heels with the fact that Sarah is back. As a matter of fact, Ruth has a little keepsake box. I was looking around because I do have a box that would look just like a keepsake box. She has a little keepsake box, and there's a couple things in that box that prove that this little girl, Sarah, did exist, even though she's been gone forever, and she's back. So, who is she? Is she the niece of Paula? Okay, so let's get the family dynamic. You have the grandmother. We'll start with the matriarch, the grandmother Ruth, her daughter Paula, Paula's brother Alan. Then you go down a generation to the girl Sarah, and then Paula has a daughter, which would make Sarah and the girl first cousins. So you see the dynamic? Sarah, the little girl. Then you have Ruth and Alan, brother and sister. You have Paula and Alan, brother and sister. And then you have the matriarch, Ruth. Okay? Those are your 4 generations. As the story goes on, we find out that Sarah it's a little interesting. I wouldn't say that's an understatement. It's very interesting. And I kind of paused, and my eyes just went up because I don't want to give you any spoilers, but there's some history here, and there's a lot of drama here. The first drama is, why did Alan's wife and Sarah's mother's name was Rachel. Why did Rachel divorce Alan and take little Sarah away 20 years ago? What condition is Alan in when he finds out that his daughter is back? And then what about Paula, the aunt? How does she feel about her niece being back? And what about Ruth, the grandmother? How does she feel about her granddaughter being back? So lots of layers, lots and lots of layers. Graham's overjoyed. Paula is skeptical. Alan is speechless. Okay? Now, I'm checking here that this is women's fiction. Yeah, it's definitely women's fiction, but there's an edge to this book that made me check that really quickly on my laptop, which is behind me. Behind the camera, because you have a little bit of a mystery about who Sarah is and where she was for those 20 years. And that's where the story itself takes some really interesting turns. Very, very interesting turns. I would say that it's brilliant because it makes you wonder why Rachel, the mother of Sarah, took her away. That gets revealed. And you get some reveals about Alan. And you get reveals about Paula. And then there's another character in this book that you get reveals from. And between all of these characters, you have this well-played drama. And I had this well-played drama in my hands as an audiobook. So when you're listening to this book and you have good narration, you can't stop listening because you feel a connection, And my kind of like favorite person in this book was Alan, the father. Okay, Yes, Paula was pivotal. Sarah, of course, was pivotal. Ruth broke my heart too because she was the grandmother who had a grandbaby back. But it was Alan who really got to me, and that's why I had to keep listening to this story. And so that's it. That's all I'm going to tell you. Let's see. It's kind of like, I was just looking at Goodreads really quick, not Goodreads, NetGalley. I'm just trying to, I kind of want to classify it as a thriller. I really, really do. But it's women's fiction. But if you read this book, you're going to find out why I have an inkling to kind of say that this book crosses genres. Is it a good book? Do I like Jill Childs? Let's see. Yeah, I've read everything by her, but I'm just curious. I have a feeling, if I'm not mistaken, that everything that I read by Jill Childs, I have given 5 stars to. I'm not going to lie. And there's a very easy way to check on Goodreads. It only takes a second. 1, 2, yes. Why did I bring up Sandra Brown? That's weird. Sandra Brown's is another favorite of mine. All right, so Gracie's Secret. Okay, Jessica's Promise I gave 4 stars. Invisible Girl I gave 4 stars. Okay, some 4 stars. The First Wife I gave 4 stars. But The Mistress was 5 stars from me. Gracie's Secret was 5 stars from me. I Let Him In was 5 stars from me. And this one here, Long Lost Girl, is 5 stars. So I would say that anytime I get asked to read a Jill Childs book, the answer is yes. The blurb doesn't matter. The drama doesn't matter. Whether it's a thriller or women's fiction or whatever, it doesn't matter, because she's an excellent writer, a very compelling writer, and she wrote a compelling story. And if you like a story that's told and told well, then this is the book for you. All right, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.